SCPs I would beat in a fight because I'm built different. 049. 049 is a plague doctor who can kill people by touching them, and also it makes them zombies. However, this hazmat-fleshed birdman could never best me in combat if I had this single tool, an adult-sized hamster ball that locks from the inside. Try as it might, 049 cannot touch-kill me while I am running it over in a large plastic bubble, neither can its zombie hordes reach me within my round fortress. I can escape with ease and crush all foes in my path. Additionally, 049 is predestined to lose any battle against any foe on account of it being French. SCPs I would beat in a fight because I am built different Part 2. SCP-173. SCP-173 is a statue that waits until you're not looking at it and then it snaps your neck with its weird little arms. But it would not stand a chance against me in battle because I would simply assemble an army of creatures that are widely known for their ability to stare unblinkingly for uncomfortable amounts of time, pre-verbal toddlers. With my impassible baby army, it would never have a chance to even move before I could punch it into submission with my fists. But should that plan fail, I would simply delete its image off the wiki, seeing as it is an abomination before our Creative Commons license. SCPs I would beat in a fight because I am built different Part 3. SCP-682. SCP-682 is a very angry big lizard that hates everyone and can't die ever. But despite its big evil chameleon nature, I would still win because I do not have to kill it to beat it in combat. Here is how I would do so. First, I would paint a big picture of another bad lizard that is very sexy and put it in its cage as a distraction. While it is busy admiring my handiwork, I would sneak up behind the lizard and give it a gentle smooch on the top of its head. This simple act of kindness would render this bad boy so bewildered that it could not move, giving me the chance to grab the trophy for myself. SCPs I would beat in a fight because I'm built different Part 4. SCP-3008. SCP-3008 is a big IKEA that goes on forever. But I could escape no problem because it is truly no match for my superior brain. I could get out because of this reason. I basically never know where I'm going anyway. By not even trying to find the exit, I would probably run into it by accident because I am so constantly lost that the two factors would cancel each other out and I would be out in minutes. Also, I might not even want to escape because denizens of the IKEA do not have to work day jobs. SCPs I would beat in a fight because I am built different Part 5. SCP-106. SCP-106 is a nasty old man who traps helpless victims in a stinky pocket dimension and then kills them real hard. But it could never defeat me if I executed the following plan, by posing as its estranged daughter, slowly gaining its trust, and then, after decades, signing it into a low-budget nursing home. This hopeless and dreary place would slowly break its spirits until it would be too sad to even block a swift kick to the nuts. SCPs I could beat in a fight because I am built different Part 6. SCP-3999. SCP-3999 is an eldritch being that traps you in your own torture hell to torment you for all of eternity. However, unlike the poor bastard James Talleyrand, I would escape its clutches after only moments, and here is why. I am already bored all the time, and also I am stupid as hell. With my American tolerance for life being a waking nightmare combined with my inability to understand what's going on at any given moment, SCP-3999 would quickly be dissolved into the oblivion that is my cavernously empty skull. SCPs I would beat in a fight because I am built different Part 7. SCP-087. SCP-087 is a never-ending staircase with a spooky guy living in it. But I would get all the way to the bottom without risking running into the monster, and here is how. I would simply jump down the gap in the middle and fall all the way down. By using this method, I would reach terminal velocity in seconds and quickly reach the bottom too fast for any scary being to reach out its creepy hands at me. Should this plan not work, I could always just take the elevator instead. SCPs I would beat in a fight because I am built different Part 8. SCP-2521. SCP-2521 is a long stringy boy who likes So anyway, SCPs I would beat in a fight because I am built different Part 9. SCP-529. SCP-529 is a cat who looks like she has been cut in half but is actually fine and also very nice. but I could easily best her in combat using my secret weapon, putting a sticky note on her fluffy cat forehead. This would confuse and disorient this good girl and give me all the time that I would need to execute my next tactic, squishing my face on her soft and warm half-tummy. SCPs I would beat in a fight because I am built different Part 10. SCP-096. SCP-096 is a big long guy who can run very fast and kill you if you see its face and also screams very much. But I can easily defeat this long-mouthed man by using the following brilliant plan. Making a big helmet out of a disco ball. With my shiny and reflective hat on, this lanky creature could not kill me without first seeing his own face several dozen times. This would cause SCP-096 to realize that it does not have to be sad because it is very beautiful. SCPs I could beat in a fight because I am built different Part 11. SCP-1471. SCP-1471 is an app that summons a furry to be your new and slightly overbearing best friend, who is constantly lurking in the corner of your eye. However, I could take 1471 in a fight, and here is how. My eyes are actually round and do not have corners at all. Unlike the square-shaped eyeball victims of 1471, this skeleton dog thing could not sneak up on me because my spherical good eyes have no edges for it to hide on. SCPs I would beat in a fight because I am built different Part 12. SCP-4966. SCP-4966 is a plushie that is alive and very round and can assume the form of any creature's dead body that it eats. However, this soft lord of snacks could never defeat me if I used this strategy, putting it on top of a very high up shelf. It would be quite easy to elevate this squishy little boy out of reach of its favorite treats, but following winning this fight, I would need years of therapy for the emotional toll. SCPs I could beat in a fight because I am built different Part 13. SCP-035. SCP-035 is a stinky old mask that possesses people and leaks poison boogers on them. But this ancient, sticky being would be a cinch to beat, and here is how I would do that. I would simply cover my entire body in Vaseline so that it would not be able to stick to me. With every inch of myself smooth like the dolphin, this creepy mask could not stay on me without immediately slipping off, allowing me to then punch its face body into submission. SCPs I would beat in a fight because I am built different Part 13. SCP-2316. SCP-2316 is a lake with a bunch of dead people floating in it that makes you go crazy if you look at it. But this chunky water would not stand a chance against me and my big cognitival brain if I executed the following plan. By filling the entire lake with instant jello powder. By turning it into a sweet and jiggly treat, I would render its effect useless because there would be no more water to recognize the bodies in, only jello. SCPs I would beat in a fight because I am built different Part 14. Me, SCP-426. I am a toaster that can only be referred to in the first person and slowly makes everyone around me also think that they are toasters. But I could easily beat myself in battle, and here is how. Most toasters do not have hands, including me, giving me the advantage in hand-to-hand combat against myself. There's nowhere I could hide without hands or feet, and I am very fast and good at fighting, unlike myself, who is a toaster.
SCPs I could beat in a fight because I am built different Part 15. SCP-999. SCP-999 is a pile of orange goo that makes everyone happy. But I could...
SCPs I would beat in a fight because I am built different Part 16. SCP-3000. SCP-3000 is a giant eel that makes people forget things and is also big and huge. But I could beat this large slimy creature no problem because of my very smart plan, by hanging it up and starching it so that it is too straight to wiggle toward me. By using this tried and true laundry method, I would render this big fish immobile, giving me the opportunity to bop the top of its head and knock out all its memory juice. SCPs I would beat in a fight because I am built different Part 17. SCP-076. SCP-076 is an angry and apparently very attractive guy with a sword who lives in a box. But this violent Chad doesn't stand a chance against me, and here is why. I am hotter. While I may not be a shirtless blade-wielding maniac, I could still defeat the supermodel of the SCP Foundation using my winning smile. SCPs I could beat in a fight because I am built different Part 18. SCP-1000. SCP-1000 is Bigfoot. It's Bigfoot. Anyway, I would beat it in combat because despite not having very big feet, I have a very big heart and could easily gain any of these hairy men as an ally. This bond of trust would make it all the easier to topple them in the arena by going for the hands, which are very small and weak in comparison to the feet. SCPs I would beat in a fight because I am built different Part 19. SCP-4999. SCP-4999 is a guy who is nice to you right before you die. However, I could crush this shadowy fool by executing this plan by never dying ever. By choosing to stay alive for all of time, this comforting man would never see me, much less be able to take a swing at my immortal and very strong body. SCPs I would beat in a fight because I am built different Part 20. SCP-3166. SCP-3166 is a big costume of beloved cartoon character Garfield the Cat that is full of lasagna and likes to force feed people from the food within its tummy. But despite this large cat's grossness, I could take it down by using the following method: trapping it in a room with a high school drumline. There's no way this mascot could produce enough food to satiate the ravenous appetite of a squadron of teen percussionists. SCPs I could beat in a fight because I am built different Part 21. SCP-3001. SCP-3001 is a dark, limitless void where you get trapped and dissolve for the rest of time. However, I could make it out of this shadowy dimension using my skill, bringing a bigger light with me so I could see the door. If you just use one small red light like the late Dr. Scranton, you would never be able to find the exit, unlike me, who is very smart and would have a very big light to see with. Then I would leave and not be turned into a gross, gooey old man. SCPs I would beat in a fight because I am built different Part 22. SCP-963. SCP-963 is a necklace that turns you into Dr. Bright if you touch it. But I would easily overcome this immortal rat bastard's influence by simply dissociating really hard once I touched it. This way, he would not be able to brain dead me, because the empty black hole of my mind would suck his consciousness into the Phantom Zone, finally releasing him from his eternity of torment. SCPs I would beat in a fight because I am built different Part 23. SCP-4666. SCP-4666 is a Krampus-like creature who steals children to force to make toys out of other children. But I would annihilate this bad Santa with no trouble, and here is how. I would play loud music through a boombox so that he would be too afraid to come down my chimney, much like a bastardly little raccoon. Then, once he is too scared to fight me, I would then punch him until all of his bones fall out. SCPs I would beat in a fight because I am built different Part 24. SCP-911. SCP-911 is an old Egyptian book that sucks your soul out into a dark void and sometimes spits other souls out into your body. But I could easily defeat the malevolent force inside using my brilliant plan by going inside the book void and fighting all the other spirits before I take out the big one. By grinding for XP, I could simply level up too high for the insane god inside to stand a chance against my totally jacked soul.